Willkommen bei Heist, Ihr Partner für Zertifizierungserfolg. Wir bieten umfassende Lernmaterialien, online und offline, und begleiten Sie Schritt für Schritt. Von PDF-Leitfäden bis zu praxisnahen Übungssätzen. Alle wichtigen Fragen für Ihre Zertifizierung sind abgedeckt. Sie haben jederzeit die richtigen Ressourcen griffbereit. Laden Sie PDFs herunter. Machen Sie Tests und nutzen Sie unser Expertenteam. Mit interaktiver Online-Praxis können Sie sich überall und jederzeit prüfen. Unsere PDFs sind prüfungsbereit, sorgfältig zusammengestellt und bleiben stets aktuell. Tausende Lernende haben sich bereits erfolgreich zertifizieren lassen und vertrauen auf unsere Qualität. Zertifizierte Fachkräfte stehen bereit, um Ihre Fragen zu beantworten. Starten Sie heute und geben Sie Ihrer Vorbereitung den entscheidenden Vorteil mit Heist. Besuchen Sie xmheist.com. Heist. Ihr Weg zum Erfolg beginnt hier.
Question 1. Which of the following password cracking techniques is used when the attacker has some information about a password? Option A. Hybrid attack. Option B. Dictionary attack. Option C. Syllable attack. Option D. Rule-based attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, rule-based attack. Question 2. Which of the following is an application alert returned by a web application that helps an attacker guess a valid username? Option A. Invalid username or password. Option B. Account username was not found. Option C. Incorrect password. Option D. Username or password incorrect. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, incorrect password. Question 3. A pen tester has extracted a database name by using a blind SQL injection. Now he begins to test the table inside the database using the below query and finds the table. http juggyboy.com page aspx id equals 1 if len select top 1 name from sys objects where x type equals u equals 3 waitfor delay 000010 http juggyboy.com page aspx id equals 1 if ASCII lower substring select top 1 name from sys objects where x type equals char 85 1 1 equals 101 waitfor delay 000010 http juggyboy.com page aspx id equals 1 if ASCII lower substring select top 1 name from sys objects where x type equals char 85 2 1 equals 109 waitfor delay 000010 http juggyboy.com page aspx id equals 1 if ASCII lower substring select top 1 name from sys objects where x type equals char 85 3 1 equals 112 waitfor delay 000010 feet. What is the table name? Option A CTS, option B QRT, option C EMP, option D ABC. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, EMP. Question 4. When you are running a vulnerability scan on a network and the IDs cuts off your connection, what type of IDs is being used? Option A. Passive IDs. Option B. Active IDs. Option C. Progressive IDs. Option D. NIPs. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, active IDs. Question 5. HTTP protocol specifies that arbitrary binary characters can be passed within the URL by using %XX notation, where XX is a. Option A, ASCII value of the character. Option B, binary value of the character. Option C, decimal value of the character. Option D, hex value of the character. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, hex value of the character. Question 6. Which of the following appendices gives detailed lists of all the technical terms used in a report? Option A, required work efforts. Option B, references. Option C, research. Option D, glossary. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, glossary. Question 7. An external intrusion test and analysis identify security weaknesses and strengths of the client's systems and networks as they appear from outside the client's security perimeter, usually from the Internet. The goal of an external intrusion test and analysis is to demonstrate the existence of known vulnerabilities that could be exploited by an external attacker. During external penetration testing, which of the following scanning techniques allow you to determine a port's state without making a full connection to the host? Option A, Xmas scan. Option B, SYN scan. Option C, FEEN scan. Option D, null scan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, SYN scan. Question 8. Passwords protect computer resources and files from unauthorized access by malicious users. Using passwords is the most capable and effective way to protect information and to increase the security level of a company. Password cracking is the process of recovering passwords from data that have been stored in or transmitted by a computer system to gain unauthorized access to a system. Which of the following password cracking attacks tries every combination of characters until the password is broken? Option A, brute force attack. Option B, rule-based attack. Option C, hybrid attack. Option D, dictionary attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, brute force attack. Question 9. Rules of engagement. Row. Document provides certain rights and restriction to the test team for performing the test and helps testers to overcome legal, federal, and policy-related restrictions to use different penetration testing tools and techniques. What is the last step in preparing a rules of engagement? Row. Document. Option A, conduct a brainstorming session with top management and technical teams. Option B, decide the desired depth for penetration testing. Option C, conduct a brainstorming session with top management and technical teams. Option D, have pre-contract discussions with different pen testers. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, conduct a brainstorming session with top management and technical teams. Question 10. Which of the following is a framework of open standards developed by the Internet Engineering Task Force (IETF) that provides secure transmission of the sensitive data over an unprotected medium, such as the Internet? Option A, DNSSEC. Option B, NetSec. Option C, IKE. Option D, IPSEC. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, IPSEC. Question 11. Mason is footprinting an organization to gather competitive intelligence. He visits the company's website for contact information and telephone numbers but does not find any. He knows the entire staff directory was listed on their website 12 months. How can he find the directory? Option A. Visit Google's search engine and view the cached copy. Option B. Crawl and download the entire website using the Surf Offline tool and save them to his computer. Option C. Visit the company's partners and customers' website for this information. Option D. Use Wayback Machine in archive.org website to retrieve the Internet Archive. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Use Wayback Machine in archive.org website to retrieve the Internet Archive. Question 12. Application security assessment is one of the activity that a pen tester performs in the attack phase. It is designed to identify and assess threats to the organization through bespoke, proprietary applications or systems. It checks the application so that a malicious user cannot access, modify, or destroy data or services within the system. Identify the type of application security assessment which analyzes the application-based code to confirm that it does not contain any sensitive information that an attacker might use to exploit an application. Option A. Web penetration testing. Option B. Functionality testing. Option C. Authorization testing. Option D. Source code review. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Source code review. Question 13. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a firewall? Option A. Manages public access to private networked resources. Option B. Routes packets between the networks. Option C. Examines all traffic routed between the two networks to see if it meets certain criteria. Option D. Filters only inbound traffic but not outbound traffic. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Filters only inbound traffic but not outbound traffic. Question 14. The IP protocol was designed for use on a wide variety of transmission links. Although the maximum length of an IP datagram is 64K. Most transmission links enforce a smaller maximum packet length limit, called a MTU. The value of the MTU depends on the type of the transmission link. The design of IP accommodates MTU differences by allowing routers to fragment IP datagrams as necessary. The receiving station is responsible for reassembling the fragments back into the original full-size IP datagram. IP fragmentation involves breaking a datagram into a number of pieces that can be reassembled later. The IP source, destination, identification, total length, and fragment offset fields in the IP header are used for IP fragmentation and reassembly. The fragment offset is 13 bits and indicates where a fragment belongs in the original IP datagram. This value is a Option A. Multiple of 4 bytes. Option B. Multiple of 2 bytes. Option C. Multiple of 8 bytes. Option D. Multiple of 6 bytes. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Multiple of 8 bytes. Question 15. From where can clues about the underlying application environment can be collected? Option A. From the extension of the file. Option B. From executable file. Option C. From file types and directories. Option D. From source code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. From the extension of the file. Question 16. Which of the following information gathering techniques collects information from an organization's web-based calendar and email services? Option A. Anonymous information gathering. Option B. Private information gathering. Option C. Passive information gathering. Option D. Active information gathering. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Active information gathering. Question 17. Which Wireshark filter displays all the packets where the IP address of the source host is 10.0.0.7? Option A. IP DST = 10.0.0.7. Option B. IP port = 10.0.0.7. Option C. IP SRC = 10.0.0.7. Option D. IP DST port = 10.0.0.7. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. IP.src = 10.0.0.7. Question 18. Which of the following statements is true about the LM hash? Option A. Disabled in Windows Vista and 7 OS. Option B. Separated into two 8-character strings. Option C. Letters are converted to the lowercase. Option D. Padded with null to 16 characters. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Disabled in Windows Vista and 7 OS. Question 19. Which of the following statement holds true for TCP operation? Option A. Port numbers are used to know which application the receiving host should pass the data to. Option B. Sequence numbers are used to track the number of packets lost in transmission. Option C. Flow control shows the trend of a transmitting host overflowing the buffers in the receiving host. Option D. Data transfer begins even before the connection is established. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Data transfer begins even before the connection is established. Question 20. Which of the following will not handle routing protocols properly? Option A. Internet router firewall net architecture. Option B. Internet firewall router net architecture. Option C. Internet firewall net architecture. Option D. Internet firewall, router, edge device, net architecture. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Internet firewall router net architecture. Question 21. What is the goal of the penetration testing report? Option A. The penetration testing report helps you comply with local laws and regulations related to environmental conditions in a organization. Option B. The penetration testing report allows you to sleep better at night thinking your organization is protected. Option C. Testing. Option D. The penetration testing report allows you to increase sales performance by effectively communicating with the internal security team. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Testing. Question 22. Which of the following is the range for assigned ports managed by the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority? IANA. Option A. 3001-3100. Option B. 5000, 5099. Option C. 6666, 6674. Option D. 01023. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. 01023. Question 23. Identify the injection attack represented in the diagram below. Option A. XPath injection attack. Option B. XML request attack. Option C. XML injection attack. Option D. Frame injection attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, XML injection attack. Question 24. Scanning. Option A. Service-based assessment solutions. Option B. Product-based assessment solutions. Option C. Tree-based assessment. Option D. Inference-based assessment. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, tree-based assessment. Question 25. The web parameter tampering attack is based on the manipulation of parameters exchanged between client and server in order to modify application data, such as user credentials and permissions, price and quantity of products, etc. Usually, this information is stored in cookies, hidden form fields, or URL query strings, and is used to increase application functionality and control. This attack takes advantage of the fact that many programmers rely on hidden or fixed fields, such as a hidden tag in a form or a parameter in a URL, as the only security measure for certain operations. Attackers can easily modify these parameters to bypass the security mechanisms that rely on them. What is the best way to protect web applications from parameter tampering attacks? Option A. Validating some parameters of the web application. Option B. Minimizing the allowable length of parameters. Option C. Using an easily guessable hashing algorithm. Option D. Applying effective input field filtering parameters. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, applying effective input field filtering parameters. Question 26. Vulnerability assessment is an examination of the ability of a system or application, including the current security procedures and controls, to withstand assault. What does a vulnerability assessment identify? Option A. Disgruntled employees. Option B. Weaknesses that could be exploited. Option C. Physical security breaches. Option D. Organizational structure. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, weaknesses that could be exploited. Question 27. This is a group of people hired to give details of the vulnerabilities present in the system found after a penetration test. They are elite and extremely competent penetration testers and intrusion analysts. This team prepares a report on the vulnerabilities in the system, attack methods, and how to defend against them. What is this team called? Option A. Blue Team. Option B. Tiger Team. Option C. Gorilla Team. Option D. Lion Team. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, Tiger Team. Question 28. ARP spoofing is a technique whereby an attacker sends fake, spoofed, address resolution protocol, ARP, messages onto a local area network. Generally, the aim is to associate the attacker's MAC address with the IP address of another host, such as the default gateway, causing any traffic meant for that IP address to be sent to the attacker instead. ARP spoofing attack is used as an opening for other attacks. What type of attack would you launch after successfully deploying ARP spoofing? Option A. Parameter filtering. Option B. Social engineering. Option C. Input validation. Option D. Session hijacking. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, session hijacking. Question 29. Amazon Consulting Corporation provides penetration testing and managed security services to companies. Legality and regulatory compliance is one of the important components in conducting a successful security audit. Before starting a test, one of the agreements both the parties need to sign relates to limitations, constraints, liabilities, code of conduct, and indemnification considerations between the parties. Which agreement requires a signature from both the parties? The penetration tester and the company. Option A. Non-disclosure agreement. Option B. Client fees agreement. Option C. Rules of engagement agreement. Option D. Confidentiality agreement. C. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option E. Undefined. Option X. Undefined. Option P. Undefined. Option L. Undefined. Option A. Undefined. Option N. Undefined. Option A. Undefined. Option T. Undefined. Option I. Undefined. Option O. Undefined. Option N. Undefined. Question 30. John, the penetration testing manager in a pen testing firm, needs to prepare a pen testing pricing report for a client. Which of the following factors does he need to consider while preparing the pen testing pricing report? Option A. Number of employees in the client organization. Option B. Complete structure of the organization. Option C. Number of client computers to be tested and resources required to perform a pen test. Option D. Number of servers available in the client organization. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Number of client computers to be tested and resources required to perform a pen test. Question 31. A wireless intrusion detection system, WIDS, monitors the radio spectrum for the presence of unauthorized, rogue access points and the use of wireless attack tools. The system monitors the radio spectrum used by wireless LANs, and immediately alerts a system's administrator whenever a rogue access point is detected. Conventionally, it is achieved by comparing the MAC address of the participating wireless devices. Which of the following attacks can be detected with the help of wireless intrusion detection system? WIDS. Option A. Social engineering. Option B. SQL injection. Option C. Parameter tampering. Option D. Man-in-the-middle attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Man-in-the-middle attack. Question 32. A penetration test will show you the vulnerabilities in the target system and the risks associated with it. An educated valuation of the risk will be performed so that the vulnerabilities can be reported as high, medium, low risk. Issues. What are the two types of white box penetration testing? Option A. Announced testing and blind testing. Option B. Blind testing and double-blind testing. Option C. Blind testing and unannounced testing. Option D. Announced testing and unannounced testing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Announced testing and unannounced testing. Question 33. Which of the following is not the SQL injection attack character? Option A. $. Option B. Print. Option C. Hash. Option D. @it variable. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. $. Question 34. Which of the following is the objective of Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act? Option A. To ease the transfer of financial information between institutions and banks. Option B. To protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. Option C. To set a new or enhanced standards for all U.S. public company boards, management and public accounting firms. Option D. To certify the accuracy of the reported financial statement, choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. To protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. Question 35. Which of the following contents of a pen testing project plan addresses the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats involved in the project? Option A. Project goal. Option B. Success factors. Option C. Objectives. Option D. Assumptions. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Assumptions. Question 36. In a TCP packet filtering firewall, traffic is filtered based on specified session rules, such as when a session is initiated by a recognized computer. Identify the level up to which the unknown traffic is allowed into the network stack. Option A. Level 5 application. Option B. Level 2 data link. Option C. Level 4 TCP. Option D. Level 3 Internet Protocol, IP. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Level 3 Internet Protocol, IP. Question 37. Phishing is typically carried out by email spoofing or instant messaging, and it often directs users to enter details at a fake website whose look and feel are almost identical to the legitimate. 1. Phishing is an example of social engineering techniques used to deceive users and exploits the poor usability of current web security technologies. Attempts to deal with the growing number of reported phishing incidents include legislation, user training, public awareness, and technical security measures. What characteristics do phishing messages often have that may make them identifiable? Option A. Invalid email signatures or contact information. Option B. Suspiciously good grammar and capitalization. Option C. They trigger warning pop-ups. Option D. Suspicious attachments. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. They trigger warning pop-ups. Question 38. Which of the following are the default ports used by NetBIOS service? Option A. 135, 136, 139, 445. Option B. 134, 135, 136, 137. Option C. 137, 138, 139, 140. Option D. 133, 134, 139, 142. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. 135, 136, 139, 445. Question 39. What is the maximum value of a tiny int field in most database systems? Option A. 222. Option B. 224 or more. Option C. 240 or less. Option D. 225 or more. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. 225 or more. Question 40. Which of the following policies states that the relevant application owner must authorize requests for additional access to specific business applications in writing to the IT department, resource? Option A. Special access policy. Option B. User identification and password policy. Option C. Personal computer acceptable use policy. Option D. User account policy. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. User identification and password policy.